Hey Sagittarius, what's up? It's your girl B Wade and welcome back to my channel, Magnetic Healing Tarot. Today we have a soul diving reading for you. As you can see, I haven't done one of these in a while, so I would say maybe back in May. Check that one out to see if there's a difference or if it's the same message. All right. So pretty much I wanted to take a look at what it is that we need to deal with, any blockages coming into the new year. I know that these readings aren't as fun as the love readings per se, but these are the readings that's going to really help us remove those blockages that's stopping us from getting the love that we want or the career or whatever it is that you desire out of this life while you're here. All right, you feel me? So we're going to jump in. Actually, I have some messages for y'all. It's a lot going on. I just really feel like it's a lot going on. When I tried to zone in on your energy, like my head just started like swirling. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, just too much going on. I feel like you guys, some of you are doing a lot of reminiscing on a past person or when things were good. I'm seeing that. If not, some of you are in this space of kind of like regret or remorse. Somebody is feeling like thinking about the past a lot or thinking about something like a what if, but I'm getting that you need to really focus. You need to focus on like the positive and think about the good and bask in those moments, Sagittarius, because I am feeling that you may feel like somebody has been acting shady toward you, or somebody may feel as though you've been acting shady toward them. All right. And somebody's kind of feeling maybe left out in the cold here. Either you are or somebody is feeling that way about you, Sag. But the energy is feeling very like, I'm feeling like some of you guys aren't really feeling that motivated right now. And the energy is just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of different things going on for you guys, isn't it, Sag? All right, God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides of our highest good, please bring in the most clear and concise messages that my Sagittariuses need to know coming into 2022. All right, y'all, so we're going to do a 5-card spread, and I think we need to stop here because that's where I felt it. It's a 5-card spread, and it's going to help us take a look at what's up. What's at the bottom? Inner integration. I was also seeing like the number 7 when I was meditating for y'all, and oh my gosh. So do y'all want me to flip it over one by one, or should I just flip them all over now? I'm gonna flip them all over now. Oh, this card was there. Oh, okay, appropriate. Okay, Sagittarius. Woo! All right, Sag. Let's get into it. It's looking good. It's looking good. So, off the rip, I don't remember what I was going to say, so forget it. But this card number 1, this position asks, it says, why is this issue difficult for me? And the card we have here is renewal. Do you guys see that? Renewal. Hold on. All right. And this says regeneration begins with decay. I believe Cancer or Scorpio got this card, but I feel like somebody has heavy Cancer energy in their environment or in them or something, or Scorpio, or maybe just water, because I kept like wanting to call you guys Cancer before I turned the video on. And I think one of those signs got this card too, just somewhere in the spread. So regeneration begins with decay. So I feel like this issue is difficult for you to see because you're having a hard time going through the renewal process. I think something is dying here, or something was supposed to be dying, or something has died already, or something has transitioned over, or something within you has changed. Like, you may not be the same person you were 10 years ago or 5 years ago or last year even, especially with this pandemic happening and with the way that things have really been changing in the energies in the universe and just astrologically speaking. You know, it's been a lot happening, especially in the last year or so for Sagittariuses in regards to the lunar eclipses and the different cycles that we were in. It was definitely a Sagittarius Gemini effect. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini here. You could have Gemini in your chart. I was also seeing the Gemini energy pop out in the pre-shuffle. All right, but this regeneration begins with decay. Is in order for you to be reborn, in order for you to grow stronger and tougher, things have to die. You know, you have to let things go. And I think that some of you guys are in this space where things have been dying and you haven't been renewing yourself from what's dying. I feel like you've been sitting in the pile of like doo-doo, kind of like I'm just seeing like all this mud and like manure, and like instead of like taking it to, you know, to regrow and to use as fertilizer, you're just like sitting in it instead of, you know, making yourself sprout again. That's the point of this whole regeneration. Like plants regenerate. If a leaf falls off, it can grow right back, you know, as it replaces it. You have that same capability in your life right now, whatever this is for you, but I feel like you're missing that fact. You're missing this. Some of you guys feel really empty. Some of you guys feel really left out in the cold here. I feel like some of you guys aren't really like expressing this, honestly, but the energy I'm feeling is just feeling like it's a little uncomfortable, honestly, but it's this energy where I feel like some of you guys are going through this process of just really changing. You're transforming as a person. You know, you're ascending for the better, hopefully. You know, this renewal process is you guys coming up out of some old mess, coming up out of some old ish, and changing and renewing yourself. It looks like you guys have been on this journey for a while. Like I said, I am feeling this cold energy, and look at how she's super bundled up. But like, she's on her little journey. She's trekking with this bird on her shoulder. Some of you guys may have somebody really near and dear to you at this time that's been close to you on this journey, who you've been able to kind of rely on, or they just been like there in your ear, just as a comfort. It just feels kind of comforting, especially like when you feel sad. I feel like some of you guys have somebody here who kind of enjoys being sad with you. Like, they are supposed to be like your light, or like they're supposed to make you feel better, but like you guys feel better like in that space together. It's weird. Don't get sucked into misery, Sagittarius. All right, some of you guys are really changing. That's what I'm getting. Or like you're supposed to be, but I think you're fighting it. That was another message I was seeing in the pre-shuffle, is that you're avoiding something. There's something that either somebody wants you to do or you want somebody else to do, is what I was getting. Or maybe this is probably you. You're avoiding something. You're avoiding changing. You're avoiding just letting things be, and you're avoiding being who you fully are. Some of you guys are like, I heard coming out. Somebody could be coming out. I'm coming out of the closet here, which is perfectly fine, but I feel like somebody is definitely, you know, maybe having a hard time accepting who they really are. All right, now in this position here, or if it's not accepting who you are, it's accepting the situation for what it is, or accepting something. Yeah, I have to say that. I have to say that for somebody, or for whoever. So this card, position number 2, this question asks, what important aspect of the issue am I not seeing? And the card we have here is moving forward. That's what you're delaying. You're delaying your cycle and moving forward here, because you have the 2 and the 8, which equals 10. That's another cycle ending or beginning. And I saw the 10 of Wands fall out in reverse before I even really started to like get the pre-shuffle going, and it came out with the 5 of Pentacles, and the Tower card came out twice in reverse, and I'm just like, what's going on? And like, it's a lot. The energy is, I heard dope, but it doesn't feel dope. Honestly, some of you guys are probably like, this doesn't feel that way, but I do feel like there is mad good energy around y'all. I know that your birthday just, passed, so happy belated birthday. I am going to give you guys another bonus reading, all right? Whatever, let's just skip past that. But this card says, the first step is taken within our stillness. So some of you guys may really have been like pulled back or taking some time to like slow down, or you may really need to take that time to pull back and to slow down. But I'm seeing that you are guided. Like, what's happening for you in your life right now, whatever it is, everything is meant to happen. I think you're missing that part. You're not seeing that fact is that things that are happening are supposed to happen. Things are supposed to play out how they're supposed to play out, and you're supposed to move forward from it. Whether things worked out the way you wanted them to work out, or whether they didn't, And I saw the card speak up, which I know isn't a coincidence, because I've gotten this message several times over the last year for my Sagittariuses, and so there could be something in that for you guys as well in regards to moving forward. It could be something in speaking up, because we have the first step is taken within our stillness. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been still for a long time, and it's really time to move forward from something here. It's time to move forward. It's time to, I'm hearing feel stronger, feel braver here. I don't know who this is for, but it's heavy emphasis on there's a need to feel braver, to have more courage, to be stronger here, and have the ability to, if you take your, I'm seeing grieve your losses gracefully, or accept disappointments gracefully, and grieve your losses. I'm seeing those 2 cards in my head, and I'm hearing that it's something about that, about needing to maybe, I think something didn't work out how you wanted it. I'm seeing a dream, possibly for some of you guys. This could be a relationship, is really what I'm getting. But overall, the part that you're missing is in moving forward. And I think a lot of you guys truly believe that you are moving forward. I think that if you were to ask your friends, they will say, yeah, you're moved on, you've moved forward. But that's because what you've shown them. But I think that you guys have grown and come a long way. But I feel like you guys are still very stagnant. And it's because you're doing a lot of overthinking. Your overthinking is causing you to really stay in this space of being stuck, because you're overthinking something more than you need to. Some of you guys are really having a hard time just ripping the band-aid off and kind of keeping it moving or doing something. It's just a lot of stalling energy, and that's going to always like cause a blockage or a delay the more you stall something, because when you have like certain opportunities arise, and like if you keep like waiting, then you have to wait for it to arise again, where like that was the perfect opportunity and now it's a delay for it to possibly come back around, something like that. This position, this card asks, on what do I need to focus my attention? It says responding, not reacting. Card number 9. It says the only control we have is in how we respond to the hands we are dealt. See, that's what I was just saying in regards to like grieving your losses, like taking an L gracefully and like knowing how to just keep it moving. I feel like a lot of you guys are having a hard time with that fact. I'm feeling like it's your ego coming into place, and I feel like a lot of you guys don't really know how to deal with it. I'm getting a rejection for some of you guys, to be honest, and I feel like for some of you guys it could have maybe really triggered something inside of you, or I'm feeling something really sparked on the inside where maybe you kind of reacted to us, you reacted because of it, not be like you like said something to this person directly is what I'm getting, but I feel like that it was like a domino effect. Like that happened and made you feel a way, and you've been trying to tell yourself that you don't feel a way. Something here isn't bothering me, something isn't bothering me, but I think something is kind of bothering you here. And I feel like that was like, you know, one domino that hit the next domino that hit the next domino, and like you could have done something where you kind of spiraled out a little bit, or for some of you guys, I'm getting like you kind of spazzed out on somebody, or you could have just been a little bit more on edge or a little bit more tense. And I feel like for some of you guys, this is like your current energy where you're in this space where you're easily triggered. You're easily triggered, and I feel like you're easily triggered because you're having a hard time accepting something here. You're having a hard time moving forward from something, and you just need to sit still long enough to sit in your emotions and to sit in your feelings, to be real with yourself, and to just ask yourself, how do you feel? If you're hurt, you're hurt. Like, it's okay. Like, we all feel that. We've all felt pain. We've all felt loss. We've all felt rejected. We've all felt less than. We've all had that feeling. And it's okay to tell yourself, this is why I'm feeling this way. But that doesn't mean that you're actually less than. That doesn't mean that you don't deserve more, or that you don't deserve better, Sagittarius. You know? And so what I think for a lot of you guys right now is going to be about addressing those emotions that's kind of lying under the surface, because I really do feel like it's something that's really kind of under the surface. And if something like, if the wind blows wrong that day, you're maybe likely to blow up a little bit. Or if something just, you know, somebody just kind of walks past you and their arm brushes yours a little bit, you're like, 6 feet, damn it, 6 feet, you know, something like that. And it's not because like you are trying to like attack people, or like I feel like I'm getting that some of you guys are just a little on edge right now. You're feeling a little bit like just bothered. That's the word. You're feeling bothered by something. I don't know exactly what you're bothered by, because it's going to be different for everybody. But you're not really just like saying it out loud. And that could be the part in speaking up. I think you guys need to go through the process of sitting in the stillness, like this card says. Sitting in that stillness, addressing those emotions, all right? Asking yourself, how do you feel? Being real with yourself and why you feel this way. Accepting it. You feel me? And then not allowing it to allow you to keep being triggered by little things because you're in your feelings right now, you know? I feel like some of you guys should come with a caution label at the moment. And I feel like you don't realize that you really do have a support system. That's really what I'm seeing all throughout this reading, is that you guys need a support system. Some of you guys may really just need to lay your head on somebody's shoulder and cry. Like, she just got her head down. And it's crazy because I was feeling really good energy. I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are like hyped up because like the new year is here. Things are happening. Things are good. I feel like you guys are really trying to be in that good energy. But I do really feel under the surface that you don't feel as good as like you're trying to force yourself to feel. And it's nothing wrong in trying to, you know, wear the face of being happy in order to like, you know, promote your own happiness. There's nothing wrong with that at all, because, you know, like I said, don't get comfortable in the misery. But I do feel like somebody around you is feeling this uneasiness that you're feeling. They're feeling that you're feeling a little hurt or upset at this time right now. And they do want you to know that they care. You guys may have multiple people around you actually who really do care about you and who have been noticing that maybe you've been acting a little bit differently. People, your friends and your family could have noticed that you're maybe a little on edge lately, or just maybe like, you know, like feeling depressed or a little sad, but not really wanting to show it or feel it or like sit in it. But I really do feel like a lot of you guys are going to need to accept these feelings right now and just kind of sit in it. And don't allow yourself to, like I said, be really triggered by certain things here. It says the only control we have is in how we respond to the hands we are dealt. And somebody else said this. I think I heard Arcana Priestess say this. And it was like, you know, life is, and she got this quote from somebody else. And you guys have probably heard this quote from somebody else too. And it's like, life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we respond. And that's so legit. Like I said, like some of you guys are like not really accepting the situation for what it is. I feel like some of you guys don't want to, I heard accept defeat or feel defeated, and don't look at it as being defeated. You know, when one chapter is closing, it's for something else to open up. You feel me, Sagittarius? And so you have to start to shift your perspective and get out of this mind space, because things are feeling very cloudy with this card. Like some of you guys have gotten comfortable in this space of discomfort or just being cloudy. Like you're like bro, I'm not gonna even lie, your headspace is like, bruh, it's a lot going on. And you need to head forward to the positive, to the light, you know. You might be a little thirsty, but look, the sun is shining. Come up out of this. Like you're going through the woods to come out on the other side into the sunlight. That's how I'm seeing it. But you have to go through your season. You have to allow yourself the time to be sad. You have to allow yourself the time to heal, the time to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. I feel like in 2022, that's what you're going to start to learn, is that it's okay to not feel okay. Some of you guys may feel like you have to wear this really brave face, or like you have to be this certain person or this certain figure in the household or within your family or within your job or your friendship or whatever, your relationship, marriage. You may feel like you have to wear this certain face, but the truth is we all can wear different hats. You feel me? Pick a different hat to match your mood that day. You don't have to be the bravest person that day. It's okay. It's all right. It is. But you have to be the one to accept it. Because we can tell you all day until we're blue in the face. But you have to accept it, Sag. Alright? Now this card position here as, what are my resources? This is beautiful. This is why I said it at the beginning of the reading, that this is really a beautiful reading. Your resources, again, friends, family, support system. Women supporting the women. You may be surrounded by women. A lot of you could have, if you're a man, some of you guys could have grown up with a lot of women. But most importantly, it's not really gender specific. It's really just about the fact that you have people supporting people here. You have people who are around you to support you, Sagittarius. It says, this is card number 22. So, of course, angel number 222. I've been seeing 1222 a lot. Is that still Sag? Is the 22nd still Sag season? I think so. It might be the last day. Somebody's birthday could be the 22nd here of December. Again, happy belated. But this card says, together we can transcend our individual limitations. You guys have to understand that you are on the path that you are meant to be on. You have people around you right now in your life, surrounding you, who are meant to be around you at this time, who were sent here to help you through your journey, who were sent here to be a part of your journey at this time. You feel me, Sagittarius? There's power in numbers. These people are your resources. When you need a little bit of help, you can count on these people. You can draw from their well, you know, from their well of knowledge, their well of health, their well of spirituality, their well of consideration, their well of healing, their well of nurture, their well of caring. You know that you can count on these people because they have that depth, and you can borrow from each other's wells when needed. And I feel like at this time right now, Sagittarius, you guys may really need your support system. And you guys need to understand that it's okay. It's okay. They're going to love you the same. It's okay to not be okay, Sagittarius. Baby, it's okay. Because you don't want this trying to pretend like everything's fine, trying to pretend like everything is all good. What happens is you continue to bottle that up. You continue to just like live life piling more stuff on top of that, with all of that sitting right at the bottom, you know. And now today somebody accidentally kicked you in your shins at work, and you've been pretty pissed off because you're feeling that little knot form on your shin, and you rub it and it's a little tender and like it just annoys you. And then you and your manager got into it, and then you went and you stubbed your toe later on that evening, and then, you know, things are starting to pile up, and then, you know, your family calls you with some more drama. Then your bank card got declined because somebody was trying to hack you, you know. And then you're going through all of this, and little things are piling up, and then it has you reacting to everything instead of responding, because you are not addressing what's at the heart of the issue, which is how you feel. You know, you want to be renewed. You're trying so hard to, and I have to tell people this, and I forget which sign I said this to last, but we want to have the nicest everything. We want the life that we want. We want the greatest this, the greatest that. You know, we want, you know, the perfect relationship, the perfect family. We want the perfect friendship dynamic. We want the perfect job, money, whatever, right? But we forget that we have to also heal ourselves. That goes into the work that it takes to get that, healing yourself. And if you're not addressing the issue, you're just piling more stuff on top of it and avoiding it. You're not healing it. So you're hindering yourself from getting what it is that you truly want and deserve, which is happiness, which is maybe love in a relationship, or money in a career, or a happy family, or just peace of mind. You're not getting that because you don't want to do the hard part. You don't want to go through the icky, sticky part, which is dealing with the fact that your feelings are hurt, which is dealing with the fact that you're feeling this pain, which is in dealing with the fact that, you know, something may not have panned out the way you wanted it to pan out, you know. And for some of you guys, the situation is just you guys also needing to accept who you are. Accepting things for what it is. Some of you guys need to stop creating narratives for things, and just look at what the facts are, and look at what is being shown to you. You know, what is the pattern? What is the truth here? You know, not what you want it to be, not the story you're forcing yourself to believe here, but what is the actual truth that's put in front of you right now, right at this moment. Accept that, because that's what you need to do differently with this card placement here. Because this card placement asks, what do I need to do differently? And we have radical self-acceptance, card number 29. A lot of signs got this card for their soul diving readings. I'm not gonna lie. I think Pisces might have gotten it too. I'm a Pisces, that's why I said that. So, you know, if you have Pisces in your chart, check that out. But radical self-acceptance. This card says you are perceived the way you perceive yourself. Yes, a lot of people got this card. So a lot of you guys, how you talk about yourself is how people are going to see you. What you highlight about yourself is what people are going to see. You feel me? And so if you highlight all your negative aspects, that's what people are going to keep seeing. You know? If that's all you want to show them, then show them that. If you only highlight your positive aspects, people are going to see you in that light. People are going to see you as this person who's super positive. Or people are going to start to have this unrealistic expectation of you, and so then you force yourself to have this unrealistic expectation of you because you feel like you need to be this super positive person, or you need to do this, or you need to be this person. Ooh, you y'all hear my pipes back there? That is my heat coming on. I'm so sorry. But that just kicked up out of nowhere. So I know this message is for somebody, because whoa, like that never happens like that. What? So yeah, some of you guys are definitely needing to accept that it's okay to not be okay. You need to, in 2022, if you're not feeling good that day, say that. Not that you need to call out of work, but when you're at work that day, tell your colleagues, tell your whoever, tell people, hey, look, today I'm in this kind of mood, and no, it's not your fault, but I would like to do things like this today. Or today I need a little bit more time to myself than usual. Or today maybe we have to rearrange that meeting. I can't do after lunch anymore because, you know, you don't even need to give them whatever reason. Maybe you do, it's work. Don't listen to me. But you know, start to plan things differently. Maybe take that PTO finally. Take that PTO then. You know, if you need to. Don't stress yourself out. If you need to be sad that day, be sad. But don't drag it out. But you do have to address it, you know? And like I said, so how you perceive yourself, I feel like you guys need to start to paint yourselves in a better light here. Because we also have this inner integration card here. You guys are very multifaceted. This is what this card tells me. I feel like some of you guys are forgetting who the F you are. That's really what I just got. Some of you guys are forgetting who the F you are. Some of you, I just heard ballerina. Some of y'all could probably bust into a full split. Somebody here can like literally probably like kick their feet all the way up and touch, you know, that high kick split thing, whatever. I don't know what you call any of that. But like, have you forgotten who you are? Mr. or Miss Flexible? Stop playing. Like, bring that person back out. You know, some of you guys have all of these people hidden deep in your soul of who you are and things that you like to do that makes you feel good about yourself, that makes you feel great. Be those people. You don't have to stick to this one person. Now I'm seeing the card, live your soul, not your role. That means that just because you're a manager, you don't have to be a manager 24/7. Just because you're a mom doesn't mean you have to be you do have to be a mom 24/7 technically, but like you could like leave the kids with the babysitter and have a great night. Don't forget that you like to boogie. It was 33:33 on the clock when I said that. So that message is for somebody. Somebody may need to, I know with COVID happening, things are hard, but like if you like to paint and draw, get back to that. Bring that back out of you. If you like to write, do that. If you like to work out, do that. You know? If when you were a kid, you had this beanie that made you the happiest and it's still tucked in your drawer somewhere, wear that. If you have this favorite shirt from college that makes you like feel like the best man on this planet, wear that. You know, make yourself feel good. There are many assets that you have to yourself, and there are many facets to you, Sagittarius. It's okay to be that. Damn, I said I was not going to take it this long, but here we are. All right, let's do some clarification. God, Spirit, Universe, Angels, and Ancestor Guides. Let me see what we got here. Oh, I did not even see that. Yeah, so some of you guys are really, like, for a lot of you guys in 2022, a lot of success is going to come, like, from the comfort of the people around you. The people around you are really going to help you move forward this year. I think you have some really good people. If these are your friends or your colleagues or your family, I feel like you know who this solid group of people are for you. And I feel like they're going to really help you in this year. I am seeing that you guys are really going to have, you're going to have to work on not just reacting to a situation. Even if you don't spaz and blow up or tell people off, like, make sure you're listening to be understanding and not just listening to just get a response out. All right, I'll say that again, because I have to remember that for myself as well. Make sure that you are listening to understand people and the situation at hand, and you're not just listening to respond or just to get your point across or just to say what you need to say. All right, here. All right. Some of you guys really don't want to go through the transformation and the process of which deals with the ickiness. Like, you guys want to move forward. You want to charge forward so bad with this page, with this Knight of Swords here on top of the renewal card. You guys are really close. Like, yo, like, the cycle is really close to changing for you guys and turning for you guys. But you guys are really working hard to manipulate things instead of just going with the flow and letting things happen. You know, and then what is happening is you're hurting yourself more. You're making yourself stay in this space of being more anxious because you don't want to just trust God and trust the universe and let go and trust that something better is coming your way, and trust that at the heart of this death of something, at the heart of this ending, at the heart of this thing, like leaving your life or whatever it is, you have to understand that there's something way better coming. And if this is an actual death, I am sorry. But the way I'm seeing it, that this is an actual person who is leaving your life, this person is going to be able to support you and help you in a way that they could not help you in this physical reality. So I need you to understand that. So for some of you guys, you're really not going to feel okay if this is you actually losing a physical person, because for somebody here, this is going to be a physical person. And for that, I am very, very sorry. I am, okay, because I am feeling that, and I'm getting that message, and I've been getting that message from the beginning, and I honestly have been wanting to avoid it, but I keep seeing it come back up, so I have to be honest. So if you lost somebody, or if you do lose somebody coming up in this year, you have to understand that that this person will be able to support you so much better from the spiritual realm. They will be able to help you in ways that you cannot imagine. And if this person left your life, it's because they taught you everything that they were supposed to. They served their purpose. You feel me? And what that's literal and spiritually and physically, and however you take it. That's however, like, literally, that's what this is here, Sagittarius. And so with that being said, I'm going to pull some cards. Don't fight this process, Sag, because you guys are fighting it. Stop fighting it. You guys don't want to really be alone. I'm seeing that. You don't want to, like, sit in this space by yourself, but you have to. You need to sit still for some time and sit still alone. And if you need to cry, cry. It's okay. It's all right. No one has to know. I tell everybody, go cry in the shower, especially if you don't live by yourself. Like, go cry in the shower. Come out refreshed. No one has to ever know. You feel me? I tell all the signs that who needs to cry. I be like, y'all, just cry in the shower. It's okay. See, look. Focus on success. Make necessary sacrifices. Refine your attention. Keep your commitments and strengthen your gifts. You guys should be focusing on some sort of greatness that you're supposed to be building and creating here. I feel like I told you guys this before. You guys have this talent. It's something you need to work on. There's something you need to hone in on. There's something you need to really create a business plan for, or begin to map out and figure out how you're really going to do it. Start to make those actual necessary literal steps that it takes to reach a certain goal here, Sagittarius. All right? Keep your commitments to yourself is what I'm getting. You need to refocus yourself. What are you focusing on, and where do you need to put your focus? You need to strengthen your talents though, all right? So if you ain't been in the gym in a minute and you want to, you know, run a marathon, you might want to get back in the gym before you go run the marathon. You feel me? Something about sharpening your skills here. But with that being said, I hope this was helpful. Leave me a comment, a positive one, okay? Peace, love, and chicken grease. I love you all. Happy New Year.